opposite defenses, because is it going to be where they're going to be a dart-throwing team, throw it short and try and make plays that way? Or will the long ball be a part of it? But you're right. Lots of options for both of these squads.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Stepping into your screen as the Cowboys offense takes the field is quarterback Dak Prescott. And in 2017, I guess you had to expect some regression to the mean, so to speak, after everything seemingly went right for him as a rookie.
Regression to the mean?
Your education's way past mine.
I think what you're saying is everything did.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate. And guess what? They're in the lead now.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Hello, can you hear me?
Bailey now to kick this one away.
Flag. What's our flag for?
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Oh, fuck.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen,
Jason Garrett.
It just doesn't feel right, does it?
Who's he playing? I don't even know who he's playing for now. Or who he's coaching for now. Raiders? Shit. Fuck the Raiders.
Perkins on the give from Manning.
Get him.
Yeah. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior.
I put it as 10-minute quarters instead of 5-minute quarters.
They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down.
Get him. Yeah! You get this first down, you fucking bitch.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3.
I should say, it's not Duck that's doing this splatter. I know it sounds weird, but it sounds a little different. No, it's just, it's me. But yeah, no, Cowboys doing really good this year, and I am so glad that they don't suck.
So the offense now
I know we'll probably never see the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl again, but fuck, man, it's always good to get him.
From the gun, Manning.
No, I went out of bounds.
Look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether you're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone
yeah. Ooh, that was good.
Sometimes you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys you got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
Lawrence.
Manning going to give to Perkins on the draw.
Yes. Third down.
Way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To throw is Manning. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, yes, 4th down.
Down to the 25-yard line.
Who was he taken down by? 24?
That'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, off goes Manning, and on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrich Rosas, for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Why'd I run right into him?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
There we go. 29 yards. This is 30-yard.
So the Cowboys offense coming back out there, and after the excitement of that 13-3 year, the NFC East title 2016, they fell back to earth in 2017. It still finished 9-7, but not what you expected from them.
No, the scoring differential was a big telltale about the difference between 2016 and 2017. They were plus 115
right up the middle. Right up
a season ago.
Yeah. Woo! Take it to the house, baby.
Distance past the 20, touchdown.
Yes.
Cowboys.
Yes.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Sorry, I get excited.
Second touchdown of this opening quarter, and the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And a pair of rushing touchdowns.
Is there a way I can put my channel on
and
here?
I'm liking what I'm seeing from these big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
that's a smart man. You know
big
what else he should do? If this continues,
98?
take him all
Man,
to
he
dinner.
eats his cornbread. Sure. Oh, that came out wrong. I didn't mean like, you know what I'm trying to say.
Bailey now to kick this one away. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. For the New York Giants, as their offense comes back out there, last year 3-13, and that was off from just a year being a playoff team at 11-5. They were 31st in total points, 31st in overall defense, so a lot of changes need to take place.
They certainly
if I can get around
frankly, the
that
11-5 season masked the changes that are coming now because their numbers weren't that great in the 11-5 season. Somehow they found a way to win those key important games and accumulate a nice record. But you look at the underpinnings, and you'll see the cracks were already there, and they really got exposed in 2017. They'll hit the...
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15.
Third down, third and 11. Cowboys are up by 9.
Good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific
we can get one more down, then they'll still do the kickoff.
Enthusiasm, wasn't it? Play. As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. The punter wing is on as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
All right, we're gonna go triangle.
CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution,
so
many of these guys could be resigned. I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted.
Yes. Yes. First down.
Takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
42-yard reception.
For the Cowboys on third. 42 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go zone
Yes. Right at the goal line.
Remember when Carolina
or not right at the goal line, but right there. Yeah. Do you think I should? Do you think we should run it up the middle, or do you think we should try to scoop for a pass?
To try and get more pressure at the passer.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls,
I do 10 minutes.
Got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
In the red zone this time.
All right.
Prescott to throw it. Staying on his feet. And Dez has got it.
Inbounds. Yes, Dez Bryant got it. Touchdown. Cowboys are 18. Giants are 3.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
After review of the play, the rookie on the field stays.
Extra point try by Bailey. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken short.
Yeah. 47, man, knocked him on his ass.
Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off-air,
it
was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 2nd down, Perkins. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
3rd and 9.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down.
Pretty close to the
shut down the running play on 2nd.
First down.
I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Wow, thank goodness. 4th down.
Incomplete.
3 minutes in the first quarter.
Too much mustard
3 minutes
on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Here's Brad Wing now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st.
Oh, damn
He's
it.
going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Oh, nifty
juke, yeah. Yes.
Return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31
How much was that?
yards.
20-yard
and the Cowboys will
return.
Take over the football with a 1st and 10. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston.
Ooh, I'm surprised we even talked about that on here. I was there when the hurricane happened. They actually, I've talked about it on his channel before. They actually evacuated where I was living at. I lived in Central Texas, which is closer to Austin and San Antonio and stuff like that. And yeah, they had to evacuate where we were living at because it was right there on the river, and so they were afraid of flooding. They actually, the houses that were on the thing, the houses that were near the water, were they were all flooded pretty good. You know, these houses are probably worth, you know, at least $500,000. So $500,000 homes just get destroyed by like 3 feet of water.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good
surprised
idea. Double team him somehow.
Surprised they brought it up. That's kind of weird.
Someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
It'd be like, let's play the Madden Classic. Oh, anybody hear about the Bush election, Reagan election?
Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bryant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
All right.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. From the red zone now, Prescott.
Oh, almost an interception. Shit.
There, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Easy.
This O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Got 1 minute left in the first.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
Ooh. Yes. Did I get it?
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the one.
But it's first, yeah, 1st and goal.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves
right
the
there.
stick, sets up a 1st and
You think I should run it up the middle or do it for a pass? Got a minute left.
5 receivers set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. And we look now at the defense for the Giants.
Nobody cares about the defense.
It's often the moves that don't get a lot of attention that may be the most valuable in the NFL, and Damon Harrison is an example of that. 4 years with the New York Jets as a defensive tackle before signing as a free agent with the New York Giants in 2016, and he shored up the Giants' run defense. They became the #3 run defense in the league, led by Harrison's attack up front.
Prescott yet again. And
yep. Touchdown.
Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams from a yard out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Bailey now to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Manning going to give it to Perkins. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
End of the quarter.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. They go with Perkins again. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Giants on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Manning.
No, get him. Ooh. Damn it, they got the first down.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Anybody commented, yep.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, style of running in order to get this guy going.
Again, they go to Perkins. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So back-to-back plays here where he couldn't get anything on the ground. Now you face a 3rd and 10 and assume you're going to try to pass it, right?
I would think so, because you've tried to run the ball, and really it doesn't matter who got the ball in the play because there was no space to go. So then I think you step back, throw the ball to try and pick up the first down.
No.
Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 44 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That time a 6-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. Nifty move. And they finally get to him, but not
all right, we got the ball.
The 45 to the 46
that was a 35-yard return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Terrence Williams getting ready to go again here on offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
Right.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that
catch
escalate.
the. You don't throw the ball. You don't hit the ball. You're supposed to catch the ball. You fuck. You're not getting paid enough or something?
Of his playmaking ability.
Fucking Des Bryant. No one can be probably would throw the ball. You're like, oh.
Let's just be honest about it.
Check didn't come through.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I don't know who the most overrated character is. Or most overrated player is. I'd probably say Elliott.
Fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, he stays up.
First down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
3rd and 1.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
All right.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And a little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before
First
it's brought
down.
down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is. Defense has an elite receiver. You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play.
Beasley
that
with
nearly was one right
Bryant.
there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it.
No.
Unfortunately, couldn't
I
come
thought
up
there was
with it.
interception
And
almost.
incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard.
Try to get
maybe
first
from
down.
you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh, no.
It falls incomplete after almost being
Incomplete.
intercepted.
Damn.
A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to
Hit him.
run for
No. Oh, man. Tried to go for it. Couldn't do it.
Try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley.
All right, now just keep him in the backfield.
Rams, but he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999 where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
He still has 5 rings, though.
Damn it.
5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Well, that's the kick-starter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise. Because we know OBJ, he can run
Eli Manning getting too old for the game.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just
I think Brady's oldest in the NFL, I think, right now, right?
1st down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And now a timeout. Throwing that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Now Manning throwing on second down. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try to pick it up with Perkins. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Throwing is Manning. And his throw is going to be incomplete. They were looking to find space there for Paul Perkins. And now it's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
I think we should put a stopwatch on that one. You talk about having all day to throw the football. Able to scan the field, find someone open after a long time. Big time credit to the offensive line for protection. That's what we used to call throwing out of the rocking chair.